Morning!
Good morning, everybody.
How are you all doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Really good. This is the best week ever.
Is that because you're going on holiday next week? No. I'll tell you what, it's a great week for you gardeners. We've got a fantastic 2 hours with you. If you've never tuned in before, I'm Shaun Ryan. This is wonderful Bex Edwards.
Hello.
Matt's doing all the technical things. And this is YouGarden TV. And over the next couple of hours, we have got some amazing bulbs, some quite unusual ones, actually.
Yeah, we've got some really good bulbs. Bulb season is starting, so we've got all of those in for you. We've got a great collection of hibiscus coming up as well. And
I mean, those three over there?
Amazing price on
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
And it's the chiffon collection as well, so even more beauty.
We have got a brand new buddleia that is compact and so beautiful. And we have got some real stars at the front here. Nandina that you might not have seen, the lemon and lime, and the most stunning rare double yellow oleander. Only a few of those remaining. But what do you need to know? You need to know the offer code for this week, which is YGTV 3325. What does that do, Bex?
Oh, it does such amazing things. It's your magic key to unlock all the deals and the discounts. You will get, if there's double up deals, if there's buy one, get one free, it takes the discount off that. It also unlocks the free postage. Every single item in the potting shed, the compost, the pots, the plants, you will get for free postage. So you could order one thing and get free postage, or you could order everything and get free postage. You don't get that when you shop the website, but you do when you shop with YGTV.
I mean, that is amazing, because some things are really heavy and big, of course, but we'll deliver them for free. Also, you will see two prices on the screen. There's an example, and this is a really good example.
It is.
So, for our premium professional compost, our best-selling product here at YouGarden, you can either pay, well, the recommended retail price is nearly £37. You can either pay our price, £19.97, but if you are one of our club members, and we've got over 45,000 of you, you will only pay £16.97. That is a 15% discount. If you're not a club member, you can actually join right now. We have got a special price of just £10 per year. Now that's on auto renewal, so you get 12 months. You'll get a message at the end of it. Would you like to continue? You can, of course, cancel, but that is brilliant. When you think you're going to get 15% off all plants and accessories, you're going to get 7.5% off things like garden machinery, tools, that kind of thing. We will send you through the post £20 in product vouchers, which is amazing. That's almost like getting £20 back. And also, if you're ever ordering on our website, then you would be paying postage. We will give you 2 free P&P vouchers worth $6.99 each. So it really is worth joining the club. All the benefits are clearly laid out there, and it is just £10 a year currently. And you can join today on your very first order. But we just wanted to mention the compost because we were both extremely surprised to see we're doing 80 litres for $16.97.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
$16.97.
Delivered.
That's your club price, and yet
Wow.
no delivery to pay on that. Delivered direct to your door. I love getting compost delivered to my house.
So do I.
It's such an easy way of doing it.
The other day, I was buying, it was at the supermarket, I was buying some gravel. They had some bags of gravel, I needed a bit right. Do you know what? There was a massive queue for the checkout, so I tried to scan bags of gravel on those stupid self-service checkouts. Yeah. It was an absolute nightmare. And guess what happened? The moment I put a bag, I scanned it, put it on the scales. What did it do? Too heavy, yes. I'm like, you stupid machine.
I rescued a lady once. I was driving home, and there was this lovely. She was a little bit older, and she'd bought a bag of compost from the supermarket, and she was really struggling with this. And I could see her walking down the street like this, and then she'd put it down, and then she'd walking down the street a bit more and put it down. I was like, stopped, pulled over. I was like, come here, took the bag, put it in my boot. I was like, right, tell me where you live, and drove her to her house. She was really struggling with it. But you don't have to struggle. It can get delivered direct to your house.
Let the courier struggle. Totally joking about that. But they are, trained to do that kind of thing, aren't they? But yeah, stock up. We were so surprised to see that. I mean, $16.97 for 80 litres of our premium professional compost. A lot of you know this already, but it's a compost we use in the nursery. It's tried and tested. It is the real thing, and it's pretty much for everything.
Oh, it's good stuff. I absolutely adore this. Honestly, it just makes such a difference to how you grow your plants, and it's all to do with how it's made up. The ingredients, the texture of it is so light and fluffy. We always joke joke about it. You always joke about it. Everybody who comes into the potting shed has to put their hands in the compost because it feels so good. Now, that's going to be perfect for your plants to get their roots into, for them to grow, to form those nice, strong root systems. And that's how you get the strong, healthy plants.
And those gardeners' hands, they're my hands. This is compost that I use at home, at the pub, and other gardens that I look after. It's made of 50% composted wood fibre. That gives it that really light, airy texture. That means that roots can find everything they need. So oxygen, water, all those nutrients. It's got reduced peat in there. So it's got white, dark peats, renewable peats, reduced in quantity, minimum amount to give maximum results. Slow release fertiliser. There's the little green balls. So it's going to feed them for your plants for 5-6 months a year. A wetting agent, so it rehydrates really quickly. That's really important. A lot of the coir-based composts have been a nightmare this year. They've dried out so much, haven't they?
It's been tricky. Yeah, absolutely. We're struggling with the weather, but if you are using the coir-based, you'll be struggling even more. I mean, this has all of the ingredients that you could possibly need, honestly. With all the peat, the wetting agent, the composted wood fibre, it gives your plants the best chance of survival, particularly in these stressful conditions.
And if you've been waiting for a special offer, we have not done the 80 litres for yonks.
Ages.
Yonks.
Such a long time.
Do you know that expression, yonks?
Yonks,
yeah. Don't know what it means. Well, I do know what it means, where it came from. So get that in your basket, free delivery, and that is 100,064. Right, where should we start, Bex? What are you thinking?
I think we should go over here. I think
Oleander.
We should go Oleander, yeah.
I'm with you. That's what I'm thinking as well. Only because we have only got a few of these.
Yeah.
They're the last of this year's stock. We'll be getting more next year from Sicily, and it is I don't know how. Oh, I do actually know. I think an order was cancelled or something happened, so we've ended up with just a little pocket of stock of these oleanders. Club members, $25.49. That's the delivered price for this apps. I mean, look at it.
I know, it's stunning.
Isn't it stunning? If I was an oleander, I'd want to do this, wouldn't you?
I just gave my mum an oleander standard. It was the pink one. And I think she would have liked the yellow, but anyway, she was so pleased to receive that. She was dead chuffed with it. She thinks it's an amazing plant, and it is, isn't it? Because you get such a long flowering season from this, but this obviously has the beautiful double flowers on it as well, which makes this one stand out a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to oleanders, there are 4 colours: red, pink, white and yellow. You very rarely see the yellow. So I know when I go to Spain quite a lot, I've never seen a yellow one there. They normally look like the image you've seen on the screen, single flowered. So you can see there 5 petals, but the ones you're getting right now, it's the rarest colour, it's yellow, but it is a double flowered, and it's been grown as a standard. So again, normally an oleander just goes into a bush shape. These have been grown as standards, which means you get the long stem and the lollipop shape. But you see what I mean about the flowers? And they're quite fragrant, aren't they?
Yeah, they do have a lovely...
Yeah, but look at them. They're not singles.
That's a gorgeous fragrance you get from these ones. And I love the standard shape as well. I think it's elegant. When you grow anything in that tree shape and that lovely standard, and we do lots of standards here, I think it adds a hint of elegance into your garden. It's not going to get overly massive either. I mean, it'll get taller, and it can get to probably about 1.5 meters. It might get a little bit taller even than that in more sheltered, warmer locations in the country. But you can obviously keep it of this lollipop colour up at the top here. Keep it a little bit more compact. Ideal for container gardeners, but also ideal for smaller spaces as well.
And oleanders, when they grow in the wild, in Spain, Sicily, countries like that, they are used to long periods of drought. So they are naturally drought tolerant. So if you forget to water this for a few weeks, if you go on your holiday, you'll come back, it'll be absolutely fine. They also like pretty poor conditions. So, soil-wise, they're not too fussy. You don't have to be feeding them all the time. They do kind of thrive a bit on neglect. So they are easy. The only thing I'd say is they do need that sunny spot, as Bex was saying. They're hardest about -5 in the UK, so you really want to put them in a nice sheltered sun trap, and they will absolutely thrive there. I tend to deadhead mine as the flowers go over. Just snip them off. One thing we always say with oleanders, be careful, you cannot eat any part of them. So, children, pets need to be supervised. And if you are trimming them, I always protect my hands just because of the sap. That's just being a bit cautious. But
yeah, I'm not particularly sensitive to these things like euphorbia that releases a sap that can be an irritant. I'm not particularly sensitive, so I never bother. But if you know you're sensitive, then
I think the decades of gardening, my hands are like, they're so rough and used to anything.
That's it, yeah.
But that's just a little bit of advice that we give you. Now, we're really keen on getting you on the chat. So if you're not on the group chat, Facebook, YouTube. You can join the group chat. You can also send in your pictures and comments to YGTV@yougarden.com. Right, how beautiful is this Nandina next? The lemon and lime.
Newest one to our range. Yeah, and it's all about this colour, and we say that about all of the Nandinas, don't we? It's the foliage colour that you get, and you can get unbelievable beauty in your garden without the need of flowers all the time. Absolutely, you can. Foliage can be a real feature, and this one is exactly that. The name lemon and lime, perfectly named, isn't it? Because you've got those wonderful green colours, but then the growth that you get at the top has this illuminating lemon and lime tone to it. Now this one it's one of the bulletproof plants. It's one of the ridiculously tough, hardy plants, can cope with all the minus temperatures and actually stands up really well to the heat that we've been getting. All of these heat waves that we've been experiencing, a lot of our plants have struggled, haven't they? But there's a handful that have done amazingly well. The Nandina's definitely, the geranium rosanna's done really well in there. You know, there's a few of them that will stand up to it.
Euphorbias have done okay as well.
Nice, yeah, very good.
I mean, I'll be honest, my salix has got absolutely frazzled in the last 2 days, seriously.
Yeah, my aces are a bit struggling in the heat as well. You know how much I love those.
But it's such a reliable, easy plant to grow, and I love the colour. So I think there's a real freshness to this one. A lot of the Nandinas we have are more oranges and pinks and reds, but this is all green, but it's a combination of really kind of citrusy lime greens and darker rich greens as well. But it's a great plant to have, I would say, in the middle of a container, because it's going to look good all year round. Then you can plant around it seasonally. So things like the spring flying bulbs, you could plant those around it. Winter bedding, summer bedding, but it's an absolute workhorse in the garden that looks good every single day of the year.
Really does. Look at that. It'll get to about maybe 4 feet in height, metre 20.
So
it's going to take a few years. It's not like it's massively rapidly growing. It'll take a few years to get there. But you could, if you wanted to, and you've got multiples of them, you could create sort of a border, a hedge border.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Really but nice. It's so reliable, and say if you've found this year, you know, we've gone from like a really wet summer last year, where it was a bit wet and cold, to scorching hot and dry this year. So it's hard to know what to plant in your garden that's going to be reliable every single year. This one is totally reliable, and an amazing price for the size of that. Comes in the 17 centimetre pot, and it's 511269 for $12.74. Right, we're going to move on to one of Bex's favourite. You've got this one, haven't you?
I've got this one.
I thought so. This is your little marina.
I love marina. It's a gorgeous plant.
I remember you bought this. It was last year, wasn't it?
I was thrilled. It's the colour on this one that really talks to me. So the beautiful colour of the flowers that you get, but that darker, richer centre, and then that white or creamy white coloured stamen that comes out the centre of that. There's just the combination of that flower is incredible. Very exotic looking, but very tough and very hardy. I haven't had to give it any extra protection at all. It's, you know, it's in a pot. I'm growing it right against the wall of the house. It's southwest facing, so it's in the perfect spot to get enough sunshine. So
Bex, I'm going to say on this clip of film that we've got, the latter part of it, I think it looks slightly pink on there, but it's not. It's properly blue, isn't it?
It's a proper sort of lilac-y blue tone.
So is it a tiny bit of pink in it sometimes?
It right in the centre,
right,
yeah. It's kind of got
but it is that's indicative of the colour, yeah?
That is absolutely representative. Great. I mean, I can link my phone up maybe later on and show you my ones.
But that there looks a bit pink to me. Does it get that pink?
It's
or is that
just
the light?
The light shining on it.
So.
It's a bit, Matt's right, it's a bit backlit on that one.
So that is more real?
That is real, for sure.
Only because that's what I'd want.
And it's so good, honestly. Pollinators love it. The bees, they flock to that plant. It's amazing. It's really come on this year. Last year I had lots of flowers, but this year so many flowers. And it's just a case of keeping it regularly watered. They don't want to be sort of left to dry out.
And we should say the ones coming to you at home, they're all in bud right now. They normally flower sort of like July, August, so it's like normally the back end of summer. They were a little bit early this year because we had such a good start to the summer. Sunny spot, well-drained soil, grows about 1.5 meters, and they grow into this lovely natural kind of goblet shape.
They do.
Like really, I know my mum's done nothing with hers. I mean, I do lots of the pruning for mum, but I've not touched them. They've been in about 3 years, and they're just growing into this lovely shape. I mean, I wish that happened to humans. You know, I wish we didn't have to do. You know, imagine if we just did no exercise but just grew into this lovely shape. It'd be great, wouldn't it?
A little prune does actually help them to flower more prolifically, but I haven't yet with mine. It's only like a year or so old. cold. Feeding is quite important with hibiscus. I will say that they need a good balance between, potassium, but also, oh my word, I've forgotten.
Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, NPK, magnesium.
It's the magnesium, thank you, it's the magnesium. They need a really good balance between the magnesium and the potassium to get the good flowering ability. If the leaves start to turn a little bit yellow, it's a lack of magnesium, which is why our blooming fast really is helpful. I know this because my leaves are starting to turn yellow. I need to up my feed.
I was going to say the same thing. One of my mums was a bit yellow.
Yeah, and it's the lack of magnesium, so they need that. And they need the balance of the two things, so it's really important. Get yourself some blooming fast if you're going for that.
Now, having said that,
I love it, I do, but
and you might want it because it is quite a rare one, the blue one. But just come over here because there's a stonking deal on our hibiscus chiffon collection, which are the doubles, and these are actually ones that my mum has got. We're going to do 3 of these, a white, a lavender, and a pink, and say, look at these, they're absolutely divine. 25.47 for club members, so that works out less. I think it works out £8.50 per hibiscus. Yeah, it is. It's £8.50.
It is.
And they're actually all in the big 3-litre pots. But the chiffon collection are the doubles, so you can see there you've got far more petals in them. They're a little bit more exotic. That's the lavender. We've got the pink as well. That's lovely, isn't it?
So elegant pink as well,
isn't it? It's like a classy pink, isn't it? Yes. And then we've got the white as well. So, I mean, they are just beautiful. Same story as the marina hibiscus. So they're going to need exactly the same conditions, grow to a very similar height, but you're going to get all 3. And the saving today, I mean, Bex and I, we always look through the show together, kind of decide what we're going to highlight. And we both said with a saving of £45,
oh my word,
cannot miss out on these.
So normally on the favourites table, we have 5 items on the favourites table, but we decided to sacrifice?
Yeah, sacrifice.
Why not? We decided to sacrifice one of the spaces on the favourites table so that we could fit this collection on here. They are huge. It takes up the space of 2 spaces on here. Love hibiscus so much, and they're so good this year.
I'm not being funny, but in certain garden centres, you could be paying that kind of price for one of those.
Yeah.
You really could.
Yeah.
I mean, the value, I think this is one of the best offers we've had since we started YouGarden TV 2 years ago. It's ridiculous. And 3s work, don't they? My mum's, she's got 3 hibiscus in her borders, just spread apart, and they look great.
Amazing.
3s work.
And they flower for ages. This is the good thing about hibiscus. So if you're looking for long-lasting beauty in your garden and you love flowers and you love having pollinators visit your garden, then definitely hibiscus is something to go for. They flower from, when did mine come in? Early June, I reckon mine were flowering from.
I mean, it's normally July, but this year, they started in June because it was hot.
Agreed, yeah, it was warmer this year. But so June this year, and they're going to keep going right the way through. September, October, actually, they will keep flowering for. So June, July, August, September, October. That's 5 months of flowers constantly. And
they are fully winter hardy. This particular breed and variety, fully winter hardy. Do like full sun. I mean, one of my mum's is in a bit of shade. It does okay, but it doesn't flower as much. But the chiffon collection is all about the double flowers. They're more petalicious. They're a bit more exotic looking. The flowers are actually really big as well. In winter, they will lose the leaves. Do not panic. But they come back every single year, bigger and better. So we think that is the deal of the year. And if you want it, you can save £45 today. Club members, £25.47, working out less than £8.50 per hibiscus. £8.49 to be precise, with free postage as long as you use the offer code YGTV 3325. That is incredible, isn't it?
Such a good price.
Isn't it?
Such a good price. And I think that I think there's lots of gardens that could, fit that in quite happily. Although they can get nice and big, 1.5 meters in height, you can actually keep them smaller as well. And because they grow in that nice upright shape, they don't actually completely take over the garden.
No, they don't.
Plus, you can container grow these as well. So I do think even if you've got a slightly smaller garden, you can find space for 3 of these.
Yeah, and we have got a lovely, the perfect pot for these, I think, would be the 40-centimetre heart pot that we've got.
Oh, that would.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I'll grab it. I got a couple.
I can't remember the exact name of it. I know it's got the description heart in it. There you go. Heart decor. That was it. I knew something like that.
That one.
But this is really attractive, isn't it?
I like this.
I love it.
I've got a few of these. This is what I've got my tiny pampers growing in.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've got 2, and I've got my tiny pampers growing in these. I've got 2 spare that I don't know what I'm going to plant in them yet. These are gorgeous.
Are they lovely?
They look like proper stone, don't they?
Yeah, and I just think this heart design is exquisite. I love it. I really do. So you imagine, we'll just give you an idea. But that hibiscus in there, that is going to look lovely, isn't it?
It's going to look stunning.
You imagine that, there. And that is the perfect size for one of these, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be really happy in that. So anyway, if you do want to add those to your order, they are $16.99 for our club members, 130393.
Oh, and they've got the holes in the bottom.
Yes.
I was going to say, because the ones I got did not have the holes in the bottom, and I needed to make the holes. So there you go.
Luckily, Bex is quite good with the drill.
I am.
Probably better than me, actually. Right, now we are going to move on to our Rose of the Week. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because Matt, who's in our ear, he went, Iceberg ahead, Captain, because this is called Iceberg. And it is the most beautiful pure white rose.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Stunning. Now, whenever, and there are a few white roses, but whenever anybody asks us, they'll come and they'll say, I really want a white rose. Which one should I go for?
We always say Iceberg.
Iceberg is always the answer.
Always.
Because it is a beautiful, pure white that you're getting from it. It's award-winning as well. This is the RHS Award of Garden Merit holder. So absolute proven performer here. Of course, it comes to you from Harkness, which is the company that we represent with all of our roses. The award-winning Harkness rose. And they breed disease-resistant roses, easy-to-grow roses, and I don't want anybody to avoid growing roses in their garden because they think they're difficult, because they are not. Look at the price you've got on this one as well.
I mean, for club members, and most of you are, $13.59 for the Iceberg rose from Harkness. Absolutely stunning. Now, it is a floribunda rose, so you get lots of those white flowers in wonderful clusters. What's the fragrance like, Bex, on this one? Have you...
I can't remember. I don't think it's massively
fragrant. No, I think I was going to say, I think it's a
light
delicate one, isn't it?
Nice delicate fragrance I'm getting off that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So it's not overpowering, but I always think with the white rose, so I just went around to have a little sniff. But whatever you plant this with is going to work, isn't it? White never ever clashes with anything.
No.
It always enhances other colours in your garden and makes those other colours pop. It's an elegant, classy rose. The price is amazing. I mean, look at the size. I mean, we always show on the shows, all the samples are just picked direct from the nursery, because the nursery is just outside our door, and that's the size you're going to get. So I'm not being funny, it's not like a rare bare root out that you've got to grow on yourself. That is already in a 3-litre pot, really well established. It's going to flower all summer long. I always think with roses that the value they give you back in your garden is huge. Peonies, we love peonies, but they give you 2 or 3 weeks of absolutely beautiful flowers, and then they leave you with loads of leaves for the rest of the season. I still love peonies, I grow peonies, but a rose flowers, especially the Harkness roses, for 5 or 6 months of the year, and it comes back every single year as well. So, and they're not, as Bex said, because they're so well bred, they do tend to be disease resistant. They do tend to be repeat flying. Loves a sunny spot though.
Loves a sunny spot, absolutely.
So you, Bex?
Good 6 hours of sunshine, ideally, in a daytime. That's what they're going to need. Feed regularly, that does help them. I mean, we often say roses can grow in poor soil, but actually, if you want the best display, give them some good feed, add some good compost, some well-rotted manure, that sort of thing, into the planting hole. And you don't have to be constantly on it. You can do, our rose bloom booster, for example, that's a once-yearly feed. Applying some goodness into the soil, that's an annual thing. So it's not like you have to be constantly at it, but it will help you to get those flowers, and lots of them. And of course, deadheading throughout the flowering season, that keeps those blooms coming. So
it is the Rose of the Week. It's at that price just for 1 week, 530179. Now, we are very excited about the hydrangea coming up next, because we both love hydrangeas.
Yes.
We love hydrangeas, we've got loads of them. But these are the smallest hydrangeas in our complete collection here at YouGarden. So for smaller gardens, for pots, containers, these are the Hydrangea paniculata polestar. And guess what? They only grow to about 50 by 50 centimetres.
Yeah.
I mean, that, to think, Bex, 50 by 50 centimetres, That is a perfect size for modern gardens, isn't it?
Absolutely perfect. Modern gardens, container gardening, just brilliant, this one. And of course you get that lovely colour change happening with the flowers, which can be on the plant for up to about, I mean, they can be on there for up to 6 months. So they start off this wonderful sort of greeny white colour, and then as they mature, you get those blush pink tones in there as well.
And I think there's a lovely kind of, almost like a shabby chic look to this one.
Yeah.
Don't you? Like,
definitely.
it's beautiful.
And it's ridiculously hardy, coping with proper minus temperatures down to sort of -20, -25 very, very happily. And all you need to do really is prune it hard in early spring, down within the previous season's growth to about, you know, just a couple of buds after the woody growth, and all of the flowers will come on that new growth. So it's a simple one, and beautiful, and uniquely compact.
I mean,
what more could you need?
Yeah, some of the hydrangeas. We've got another one coming up on the show, which is the chocolate hydrangea, which grows to about 3 or 4 metres. This is only 50 centimetres by 50 centimetres. So neat, tidy, compact, great in a pot in your garden. And I always think with hydrangeas, there is a beauty to them, but they are incredibly easy at the same time, as long as you keep them well watered. I mean, that's pretty much all they need. You know, lots of nice watering, and I always keep them out of full sun, like morning sun, evening sun, but I do keep them out of full sun. But you get all 3 of those for that amazing price of $16.97. I like those.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. Might treat myself to those, actually. I mean, I've got a lot of hydrangeas, but I'm thinking they'd be more front of the border for me.
Absolutely.
Which would be amazing. Now, we are very excited also about our brand new buddleia for you. Brand new this season, this one.
Yeah, exciting, this one, and adding a touch of elegance actually into your garden. This is a sort of cascading flower that you get here. So you get these arching, elegant stems that create this waterfall effect, hence the name Waterfall buddleia, that have these wonderful lilac-y pink flower spikes on there. So it's something a little bit unique, a little bit different in the world of buddleia, but still going to bring the pollinators and the butterflies into your garden with those nectar-rich flowers. Look at all the stamen. Of course the pollinators are going to love it. And
I did see one of these a few weeks ago in flower on the nursery, and it was actually quite spectacular.
Yeah.
Really, really pretty. So it's a brand new one this season, and I should say as well, it doesn't grow too tall. It's about 1 metre, this one.
Maybe up to 1.5 metres. So
okay,
it's a metre
so
and a half.
Not as big as some of the other ones out there, a bit more compact.
Absolutely not, yeah, definitely a bit more compact. Could be container grown, I think, as well.
Yeah, I do.
Whereas I would say with other buddleia, you know, the big ones.
Oh, my word.
No, please don't container grow those. But yeah, you could grow this in a container. It is completely hardy, so you don't have to worry. Slightly later flowering as well, I think.
Oh, yes,
this
it is.
one.
Yes, you're right.
So
yeah.
actually starting to bloom. Normally, I mean, obviously things change every year, but normally from sort of August, actually going into sort of September and October.
Which is why you might be thinking, well, you know, has it flowered already? What are the buds on it? It could well flower this year. I would expect it to.
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's a really decent size, so there is a chance that you could still get flowers this year. But get it in, get it established, enjoy the beauty.
So that is a brand new buddleia. It's just, it's a little bit special. We love our buddleias, but some of them are a bit, I was going to say boring. That's not bad.
Well, no, but just, you know...
Apologies to any buddleias out there.
They're common. Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, here we go.
That's even worse.
Yeah, you common, boring buddleia. No, but some... I tell you why, because some of them grow certain varieties, like the daffodil, that self-seeds everywhere. You see it by railway tracks, don't you?
Prevalent. There we go. There's a better word.
Yes, that's better. Yes.
Just get my dictionary of synonyms out.
This is just a little bit more unusual, a little bit more compact, a little bit more elegant, and we highly recommend it. Now, good morning, everybody, by the way. Welcome to YouGarden TV with myself, Shaun Ryan, Bex Edwards, and, of course, Matt in the gallery doing all the complicated, difficult stuff. But, yeah, we've got amazing offers. Now, don't forget, when I say amazing offers, to get the free postage, to get all of the promotions, you need to put the offer code YGTV 3325 in your basket. Right, the compost is flying. It's 100,064. Not surprised at all, because we are doing today 2 40-litre bags, saving £17 today, £16.97. So do you know what? If you've never tried our compost, if you've been tempted before, but you didn't want to spend, you know, over £21, as a club member. Today, $16.97. It's a great opportunity to try and to stock up. 100,065. Remember, that's a compost that we use on the nursery. That's what we grow our plants in. That's our best-selling product, highest rated, and great for everything from seeds to trees. The only things you wouldn't grow in that are the acid-loving plants like camellias, rhododendrons, azaleas, blueberries, cranberries, but that is pretty much it. Then we have got, oh, do not forget the very rare oleander standard in the yellow. Now, I say rare. Yellow is the rarest colour of oleander. This is a double flowering one, so the flowers are even more exotic looking. It's been grown as a standard. That means it's not just a regular bush. It's got the tall stem and that beautiful foliage head covered in flowers right now. It is the last of the stock. We're not going to get that back until next year. So if you want to take advantage of that price, you might even want to go for a pair, actually. $25.49 is a discount club price. And postage, of course, included when you use the offer code YGTV 33.25. Then we've got the latest Nandina on the show, which is the lemon and lime. An absolute belter of a plant. When I say a belter, it will tolerate so much. All soil types, sun, shade, everything in between. Pollution, it's pretty good in an urban environment as well. It's pretty hard to go wrong with that one. And of course, backed by a lifetime guarantee, as are all the winter hardy plants. 501-269. That is just a great one, as I say, to look good all year round. And then don't forget, if you like the Hibiscus marina, which is Bex's favourite hibiscus, or one of them anyway, it's 500,078 at just $16.99. That has the most incredible blue. Having said that, I think the value today, if you're in the mood to buy some hibiscus from us, has got to be this collection, because you are saving £45. It's a double-flowered hibiscus chiffon collection. Chiffon, because you can see there, well, they do look like lovely chiffon flowers, don't they? But they're double, so more petals, fuller flowers. And you get a white, you get a lavender, and you get a pink. And each one of these has already been really well established and grown in 3-litre pots. So they're all covered in buds and flowers right now. That, for me, has to be the best deal we've done on hibiscus since we started 2 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is unbelievable. For club members, it works out £8.49 per plant. 510-281. Now, coming up a little bit later, we are very excited about this. A little bit of fun, this one. It is the Lucky Dip Perennial collection. So you're going to get 3 perennials, but you won't know what they're going to be until you open up the box. But we can give you an idea. There'll be things like Rebecca, there'll be things like Coreopsis. They may well be Verbena bonariensis in there. They could well be a heuchera. They may be types of salvia in there. They may be a dianthus. They could be a sedum. I could see there, Queen Victoria Speciosa lobelia, salvias. Anyway, it will be a wonderful lucky dip, but it will be 3 tried and tested perennials from YouGarden. Right, I think, Bex, it's time we chatted with our lovely gardening friends out there.
Yes, we absolutely can. Good morning,
morning
to
everyone.
you all. Hello, everybody.
Morning.
So, in the chat on YouTube, we've got Alistair, Olwen, we've got Neil, we've got Anne, Verna, hello to you, Grimmy's in the chat as well, Mauricia, hello, Nathan's in from East Coast Tropical, he says, I may be able to fit one more plant in. Yeah, you can. Olwen has got a question, I will come to you. I love this, Suzanne. She says, I joined the YouGarden Club the other day, saved about £6 or £7 on my first order, wish I'd done it sooner. Oh. Thank you, Suzanne, really appreciate that.
I mean, the club... Oh, hello. That was a bit fast, wasn't it? Yeah, the club costs you £10 and you've saved 6 or 7 already, first order. So yes.
There you go. Eleanor, hello to you. Who else? Ruth is in as well.
Hello, Ruth.
Owen has a question. Excuse me. Right, question for Shaun and Bex. My three hibiscus have gone yellow. I've watered and fed regularly. Some of the buds have bloomed, but some have gone yellow and dropped off. Please, could you tell me what it could be? I kind of touched a little bit on it earlier. So, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. We feed our plants with our blooming fast, which is high in nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Potassium, as we know, works on the flowering ability of the plant. I've been doing a lot of research on this lately, but particularly in hibiscus, magnesium and potassium and in a lot of plants, they have to work in conjunction with each other. And so high nitrogen can cause a deficiency in magnesium. High magnesium can cause a deficiency in potassium. So actually it's finding the right balance between the two to ensure good flowering ability. So, because I've got some yellowing happening on mine as well. It's chlorosis, isn't it? That's what it's called, when the leaves start to turn yellow. And that is because magnesium produces the chlorophyll, which creates the greenness in the leaf. I'm going back to science here. This is hard for me. I did not do well in science.
Owen wanted a simple answer, didn't you?
You need some magnesium, babe.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, normally our blooming fast would have...
Yes, well, I was just trying to look at that as to how much magnesium is in there. Look, it's really hard to diagnose something when you can't see it.
But the other thing that it could be...
Go on.
I'm just thinking, because it's been such a hot, dry summer...
It could just be something as simple as that.
It could. It might just be that it's got dry a few times, and that's why some of the leaves have yellowed and you've lost a few of the buds. It could simply be that, because, you know, unless you've kept on the watering constantly, chances are it might have dried out, and it might just be that, because it would naturally, if it's too dry, some of the older leaves would go yellow and drop. But it's not something I would worry too much about.
I wouldn't fuss too much about it. I'm going to, I'm having a look at mine, because I've got a few of those yellowing leaves. Tomato feed can actually be quite high in magnesium, and also you can do it quite cheaply with things like Epsom salts if you want to look at that. Epsom salts will help to raise it. But keep feeding, basically. Keep watering. Grimmy's apparently suggested liquid seaweed.
Yes.
That can be a really good one as well. So there's some very simple and easy solutions for you.
But, you know, it's not... I wouldn't be overly concerned at this stage.
I wouldn't be overly concerned. No. So, as I say, mine I've got a few, and what you've described is sort of what's been happening to mine as well. The flowers are still blooming, they're still coming through. Just keep on top of the feeding, maybe a little bit of liquid seaweed in there just to balance out some of the nutrients, and you'll be good.
And Neil sent a question, apparently. Is that Neil A? Our Neil?
Oh, my Bulgaricum Allium arrives. Bulbs arrived yesterday. When's the best time to plant them out? When would you go?
I'm going to say September.
Yeah. Any time from September, really.
Yeah. I mean, the only bulbs, September, most bulbs I'd be happy to plant in September. The only ones I'd hold off would be tulips. I'd wait till October, November. But yeah, Allium September onwards. Yeah, I wouldn't plant them now. It's still a bit warm. I'd, just store them somewhere cool and dark, and then start planting in September. Any time from September, October, November. You're golden, you can plant them all out. And the good thing with bulbs like alliums, if you plant them in September, they've got a chance to get their roots down. So what you'll probably get next year, when they do flower, is bigger flowers and more established foliage and bulbs in general, so, by planting them early. And they should flower a little bit earlier as well. Kat's watching the show while she's bathing the dog. Hello! I like that! I hope the dog's enjoying the bath. The dog's not enjoying the bath. Oh. They never enjoy the baths. The odd one does, but not there. Marisia says her oleanders are on the way. She's very excited. Did you get the yellow one? Oh, I don't know, maybe. I hope so. Well, no, all of them are nice, but the yellow one is like... Grimmy's got a couple of oleander standards from YouGarden growing nicely up here in West Yorkshire. We will do some emails in a little while as well. Ali, who is... She said she's in hospital, she's having a procedure done, she won't be watching live, but she'll be watching back later. I hope it's all gone really well for you, and we'll show your pictures in a little while. Absolutely, Ali. Amanda sent some, Dingo sent some, and Gillian has sent some as well, so we'll show those for you next. Right, now, it is bulb season. We're going to go tulips. We're going to go for the miniature red and white tulips. And I did say, I would wait a little bit to plant your tulips. I'd still order them now, because tulips, loads of them sold out last year. If you remember, there was a bit of a shortage of tulips last year because of the wet weather that had happened in Holland. So I would still order your tulips now, but just store them in a cool, dark place, and then say plant them. I always plant mine up October time. Do you, Bex? Yeah, definitely. October or even November for tulips. I always wait just a little bit longer for those. It's important, honestly. But some people might say, well, why are you selling them now? Why are you bringing them to us now? Well, because bulb season starts and people want to get hold of their bulbs. But then these are the ones to hold on to. Yeah. I definitely would grab them while we've got them. Those of you who are regular know that there are certain bulbs we can only get
so many off.
Yeah. And we sold out loads last year, do you remember?
Absolutely. We do our best to get enough, but we can't always predict which ones are going to be the most popular ones. So if you like the look of them, do get them and then just store them somewhere until a bit later on.
Now, these are the most beautiful miniature tulips. They'll only go to about 25 centimetres. In terms of storage, as I say, cool and dark, sheds, garages, kitchen cupboards, all right? Yeah, kitchen cupboard's fine. But I wouldn't store them in the greenhouse because it's going to be too light and it's going to be too hot for them. So, and they start to sprout. So somewhere cool and dark, like a garage shed or a, say, kitchen cupboard. I mean, we store our tulips. You know, you've got to imagine, we're storing these tulips right now at the nurseries. There's no difference from us storing them, you storing them. But by you buying them now, you know you've got hold of them before they sell out. And so last year we did all the slightly, I'd say, unusual varieties. A lot of those did sell out early.
They did.
And you know, they are a little bit unusual because they are red and white, but they're miniatures. And I always think the miniatures look great. I use them loads in hanging baskets, pots, containers, rockeries. They're cute, really cute.
They're really cute. They only get to about 25.
25, yeah.
Yeah, so they work really well with other tulips, you know, taller tulips, and then these in front work really nicely together. Or, you know, with other spring flowering bulbs as well. 30 of these bulbs is not going to take you long to plant out either. It's very quick, very simple, very easy job. And the display you get from tulips, just think ahead. I know we're at the end of summer and we've got a little while to wait, but or think backwards to how you felt when the tulips started blooming in spring after that long winter.
You're so right.
How you feel when the tulips start blooming.
Amazing.
That's a lovely feeling, isn't it? So.
And there are many years that I think, can I be bothered to plant bulbs? Because I have to plant a lot, but it's always worth it.
It's always worth it. Because I know we're at the end of summer and it's
don't keep saying that, Bex.
It's been lovely, it's really warm.
End of summer,
gorgeous.
I'm like, don't say it.
It's really hard to think
Can't
about
face it.
the cold, long, miserable winter and how you're going to feel at the end of that. I get that that's a difficult journey to go on, but take your mind there. You'll be so glad you planted your bulbs.
You really will. Sorry, I just can't bear the...
Sorry, no, I know, it's horrible.
No. But do you know what? The weather's amazing right now. We might get the best September, the best October.
Who knows?
We might get the mildest winter, you don't know. But Bex is spot on. You know, when the spring bulbs come up, it is joyous, it's magical. I know I planted loads of miniature tulips in the pub garden. I look after the pub garden in the village, as many of you know. I planted hundreds last year, and all the customers loved them. I was like flavour of the village. They were like, oh, we love sitting in the garden. And they looked amazing. En masse, they did. So those are the miniature ones. But last year, a lot of the really exotic tulips were the first to sell out. And look at these double pinks. These are more like a peony, aren't they?
Yeah, this will be one of them. This will be one of the ones that will go. I'm fairly certain of it.
I know I'm going to be buying them.
Definitely peony-like. Look at all those wonderful petals you're getting on there. It is actually known as the peony tulip, the double pink.
Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Because of the way it looks. Yeah. A classy pink again. We're not talking garish. We're not talking baby, are we? We're talking a very sort of elegant and stylish pink colour on there. They're huge. They're ruffled, and these are the slightly taller ones, so getting to about 50 centimetres.
Yeah. And I always think, quite often with the double tulips, because of the structure of the flower, they tend to stand up a bit better to heavy downpours and things. You know, sometimes with a single tulip, you know, a gusty day and a bad sort of like downpour of rain, they can sometimes be quite short-lived. But I always think that the doubles, I don't know, in my opinion, they seem to last a bit longer, the flowers. Yeah, have you found that, Bex?
I don't know, because I planted lots of them.
Yeah, but yours did great.
They all looked amazing.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, for ages.
Exactly.
No, you're probably... just trying to think about it. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, yours did. Yours went on for
I had a great display of tulips.
You did.
They were so good. Look at the different markings you're getting in the petals as well. This is what I quite like about these. It's not just a solid colour. There's actual interest in the coloration that you get on each of those petals as well. Very big, blousy, beautiful tulips you're getting here, and simple to plant out. Just make sure if you want them to come back next year. I tend to replant tulips every year. They do come back, but I do tend to plant new ones every year. But if you are wanting them to come back, allow all that foliage to die back naturally so it can refeed those bulbs for you. They're very impactful, these ones. I think these are the standout tulips, and as we said earlier, I think these will be, you know, some of the ones that will actually sell out much quicker than others.
I totally agree, and you might even want to buy a few packs of those. So if you'd like to order, then all you need to do, of course, is pop that in your basket. It's 600 040 £10.19 is, of course, the club discount price. Right, we're going to move on to alliums next. I've just sent you a little picture, Bex.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, might not come yet.
All right, we'll see.
Only because I've got dried alliums in my conservatory.
Oh, good.
And
yeah, I did this last year. It looks amazing.
they are great. I mean, I'll be honest, mine are just going over a bit now.
Yeah.
But they've lasted a year or so. Because alliums, they look fantastic when they're flowering. But equally, what we tend to do is leave them on there till they dry and then bring them inside, and they can look absolutely incredible as a dried flower. Now, this allium is one of the larger ones because we've got, oh God, we must have dozens of different alliums, haven't we?
Oh, so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually really like these ones. They're big. The flower heads you get on them are huge, and they're not as densely packed as things like the Purple Sensation.
I agree. You look there, there's a lovely kind of structure to them, isn't there?
Really beautiful structure on them, absolutely.
I think there's like a slight delicate nature to them.
Yeah.
But they're actually really, really robust.
The size of the flower heads on them, though, you really have to grow them to appreciate how big those flower heads are. Pollinators, of course, loving them. They don't get as tall as others, but still a decent size.
About
so
60
65
to 80,
centimetres height you get from them. But just great big, bold balls of blooms right up at the top there. Nice sturdy stems as well. Really sturdy stems.
Yeah. I mean, when I have to stake plants in the garden, I mean, I'm not very good at staking. I always think things look messy when you've got loads of canes stuck everywhere and bits of string tied round or, wire.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Oh, it is, but they're always self-supportive. What I always say with alliums is I would underplant them because the foliage, what tends to happen with alliums, just as they burst into flower, the foliage starts to die back and can look a little bit straggly. Yeah. So if you put some ground cover plants around them, I just think it looks really good.
It does. Absolutely. Can you get the iPad mats? Because I've got Sean's picture here of his dried flowers in his conservatory. There.
They look quite classy, do you think?
Dead classy, that.
But they're going over, can you see? They're just beginning to like...
Yeah, but look at the strength of the stems as well.
I know.
It does make a great decoration, actually. I can also see you've got your pampas grass decorating in the house there as well.
Yeah, can you see the pampas? Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. See?
He's not just a pretty face, is he?
I'm not sure about the pretty face, but I do like to try and be a bit creative at home.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So you can do that yourself.
Yeah.
You can do that.
It's not difficult, it's really not. I don't do anything complicated.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to move on now, though, to an award winner. The Narciso, the Dutch Master, £11.99. Award winner, RHS Award of Garden Merit for this one. The perfect yellow, do you think?
Absolutely.
I mean,
this is your quintessential daffodil, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
spring for me.
That's spring.
That's spring.
That is 100% spring.
Yeah.
And we do so many different daffodils, and they are amazing. And you've got some gorgeous, sort of weird and wonderful shapes from the flowers. But this, you think of a daffodil, that's what you're thinking of, isn't it?
That's Mother's Day for me.
Oh,
isn't it?
Gorgeous, these ones. They get to about, 40 centimetres in height. It's award-winning with the RHS Award of Garden Merit. Going to bloom for you exactly when you want them to, sort of March, April time. Looking great amongst all of your other spring flowering bulbs. And, of course, they will naturalise and come back for you reliably every single year. Yeah,
and I think you've hit the nail on the head there when we say reliably. Although most bulbs come back, sometimes certain ones don't, but yeah, these really do. Yeah. Just they come back bigger and stronger.
They're great for naturalising, aren't they?
Yeah.
In your borders, but maybe through lawns and things as well. Maybe you've got part of your lawn sectioned off as a bit more of a sort of wild area. You let it grow wild. This would be perfect to naturalise through those.
I tell you what, isn't it always so exciting when the daffs come out?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, again, it's like...
See, we're feeling it already.
We are.
We're not even close to it, but we're feeling the excitement of spring bulb season.
It's so exciting to plant these. Now, again, I'd start planting September onwards with these. Just buy them now, store them in a cool, dark place, and start planting in September. Very important with pretty much all bulbs, you've got to let them die down naturally. If you chop them all down, because once they've flowered, you think, oh, I've had enough of those, then the likelihood is that they will not flower the next year, or the flowers will be weaker. So you do need to let them die down naturally, and that refeeds the bulb. I know my mum's a bit impatient sometimes with bulbs. She's like, they're hacking away. She says, oh, my daffs haven't come back. Well, that's because you chopped them all down.
Funny that.
Yeah. Right. So 15 bulbs, £11.99 or £10.19 for club members. Lovely to have your company, by the way.
Always.
Yes.
Always.
It is. We were just saying before we went live that just such a wonderful gardening community out there. You know, a lot of you, we think of you as our friends, our gardening friends and colleagues. We love sharing information. We love answering your questions. We love seeing your gardens, don't we?
Oh, we absolutely do. And, you know, it's nice to see you helping each other out as well. Sometimes, you know, you'll ask a question and then someone else will, you know, chime in with a suggestion. And it's really lovely to see.
And so many of you now, you're actually really good gardeners. Yeah, we look at your gardeners like that is impressive, you know. Some of you may be new to gardening, you know, maybe you've just found this amazing hobby, but you are always welcome to join us here on YGTV.
Always.
Right, we've also got for you our Crocus, the large flowered blue, £11.99. And again, crocuses, I mean, they come out just after the snowdrops. They're normally one of the first kind of bursts of colour in very, very early spring. And what I love about crocus is, again, the fact that you can underplant things with these. You can put them under trees. You can put them in lawns, which is what you did, didn't you?
I did indeed, yeah. Be careful where you put them. I put them right underneath the washing line.
Yeah, but didn't you do, what do they call it? I forgot the word.
A drift.
A drift, yes.
Yeah.
And it drifted under the washing line.
The best way to create a drift is literally get the hold of the handful of bulbs and then throw them over your shoulder, and wherever they land, plant them, because it gives the most natural display. But yeah, just think about where you...
I'd forgotten yours were under the washing line.
They went under the washing line. So then we were hanging the washing out because there were some nice days, and then the sun was shining, so we're like, okay, and then you're trying to not step on the crocus. So do it in an area where you're not going to walk on the lawn. But yeah, they can naturalise them wherever it is you want to in your garden, and these are ones that definitely also reliably come back for you as long as you let that foliage die back on its own.
And I always think crocus are brilliant in your pots, aren't they?
Oh, so good.
I mean, you know the Nandina that we had, the lemon and lime Nandina. Imagine, right? Where's it gone, Bex? Here it is. Yeah. I just think this could look quite spectacular. Imagine that in the centre of a pot with all of those around it.
Yeah, popping up at spring. That'd be amazing.
Doesn't that look really good?
Yeah.
I like that.
There you go. You're giving yourself an idea there, Shaun.
I'll do those two. And these are, we should say, by the way, these are the large flowered blue, so the flowers are a lot bigger on this particular type of crocus. Yeah.
And look at the centre as well.
I know.
They're gorgeous flowers, aren't they? And as Shaun said, like second to come up after the snowdrops, so one of the earliest flowering of all those spring flowering bulbs for you. Can often be flowering if and when we get sort of snow and frost on the ground, you can still have your crocus flowering.
Yeah. They're just
Very
beautiful.
good little bulbs.
And they do look good en masse. They do look great in clumps. And they do work really well with other bulbs. If you want to do lasagna planting, it's when you plant lots of bulbs in layers in pots and containers. You know, you can plant those with your narcissi, your tulips, and then you'd get that succession of colour throughout the spring months there. 600-083 for the crocus large flowered bulbs in the blue. Right, good morning, by the way. How are you all doing? Welcome to our live stream on YouTube, Facebook. Got a few more pictures coming in, I believe.
Yeah, we have. We've got lots.
Hang on,
Can we do them? Yeah, we're doing them now. Sorry. Ali, who is not watching live, but she will be watching back later when she comes out of hospital. She says, I hope you've got a good lineup for me to catch up on later. Having a couple of procedures done, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be home today. I'm guessing that you may be having the Allium Blackjack on the show that I requested. I sorted that for you, Alison, no problem. So thanks, I have purchased. I am still sending my photos to cheer me up when I watch back. If you look at the Allium, there is 2 bees on it. If you look at the strawberry plants, the ones with pink flowers from QVC, I think an Allium has planted itself in both pots. I didn't plant it. Love it. Free plants. Let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, yeah, your strawberry plants. You've definitely got something growing in there. Is it an Allium?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
No.
I don't know what it is.
I'll be honest. I think it's just a wild grass.
Oh, wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I think I hate to say. I think it's just a wild grass.
Yeah.
I do. I'll tell you what, Bex, have you got the plant finder out?
Yeah, I can take a picture.
We'll take a picture. I might be wrong.
Yeah, it does work. We'll take a picture of a picture. Sometimes it works. We'll have a little check, Ali, but I don't know if it is.
I might be right. It just looks too. It just looks a bit sort of like widespread.
Right, where's the bees? Yeah, I can't see him. Hang on, there's no other... Oh, hang on, sorry, there's attachments. Apologies, here we go. Right, so she sent the gorgeous oleander in there.
Yeah,
looking lovely.
I love your choice of pots as well.
Let's go to this one. Oh, wow. Look at that beautiful rose. Don't know which one that is, but that is gorgeous, Ali. Looking very, very nice.
Yeah, we have over 200 roses here. It's
tricky sometimes.
Some you know because they really a bit unusual.
Lots going on in that picture. Obviously, the rose being front and centre, but lots going on in the background there as well.
Yeah.
And final picture. I spotted the bees already. There's one of them, and there's the other. Look.
Fantastic. We got there in the end.
We found them. There you go, Ali. Looking really nice, Ali. So I hope everything's gone well in the hospital for you.
And we're trying to identify that plant because I might be completely wrong here.
Okay, Ali, Amanda, here's a couple of pics of my banana plants, the white skyscraper lily and my jasmine I've grown from seed from my main jasmine. Well done, Amanda. She's watching us on Facebook at the moment. So here we go. Here is the beautiful Musa.
Keep it well watered, won't you?
Oh my word! Look at those leaves. They are
They're
amazing,
getting big,
aren't they?
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Oh, the white skyscraper looking lovely. I'm glad you've still got lilies flowering. Mine have all gone over now.
Mine have done now.
All gone. And these are the jasmine she's growing from seed.
Seed. Well done.
That's so good. Congratulations.
I have never done that.
No.
No. So, well done. And then I think Keith's.
Yeah, Dingo hasn't sent anything on. He's saying, morning, Bex and Shaun.
Thanks for your orders, by the way, today. We just heard from Matt, so thank you so much for all those orders that are
we'll be watching, but I'm in and out as I have a busy morning taking in terrapins. It's delivery day from all over the UK. Cheers, Dingo. Fabulous. Looks good to me.
Right.
And Gillian says, morning, guys. What are you doing to me? I actually want everything on the show today. Best deals ever.
They are, Gillian, they are. And, you know...
My oleander is out for delivery.
Never feel guilty about buying plants. I never do, because I always think plants, just think of the joy that they give you for many, many years. And remember, and this applies, this is for everybody, any plants that you buy from YouGarden that is fully winter hardy, and on our website it's got a symbol like a little snowflake, it'll say winter hardy. Any plant that's fully winter hardy, like all of these here, they've got a lifetime guarantee. So if this Formium died on you, we would replace it for free. All you'd pay is the postage. So there you go. I'm not being funny. There is no risk when you shop with YouGarden as well. Right, this at $14.99, the pheasant berry is ridiculous. $12.74 for club members. This is the size you're going to get.
It is the size.
Look at it.
I mean, they are all looking fantastic out on the nursery. They're still looking amazing with the flowers. The flowers are quite significant on these plants as well, but also quite unusual and different. But there's a lot to talk about with this plant because it's not just flowers, is it? Although they are one of the main features and looking stunning. They also produce berries.
Oh, yes, of course.
And this one was producing. Yeah, look, the berries are starting to form. You have to look underneath the flowers and they start forming in these sort of dangling lantern-like flowers that we've got here. Now, I did eat one. Wait until, and you had one as well, didn't you, Matt? Wait until they turn a dark colour. Have you tried one yet, Shaun?
No.
Right.
Okay.
Honestly.
I'm slightly weird because I've tried.
Your tooth.
Oh yeah, there's that as well. Yeah. Oh my word! It's like caramel.
Isn't it an instant hit of like caramel, toffee?
I mean,
it's the weirdest thing.
It's like a Cadbury's caramel bar.
Yeah.
It's on my word. Seriously, right? I thought, Bex.
It's the darker coloured ones that you want.
I had no faith in that whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
I was like, nah, it's not going to taste like caramel. Bex is exaggerating. They're actually really nice.
Caramel.
Oh my word, seriously.
Right, on here, look. So
that is ridiculous.
It's the darker coloured ones. If you eat them before they are ripe, they are bitter. So don't do that. Birds are going to love these, by the way, as well. Do your research before you start eating plants.
Yes, of course.
I've done some reading.
So I honestly...
So it's these ones, the darker coloured ones.
Not
these ones.
I didn't know that the berries on this were edible.
We didn't know.
No, but they are. But yeah, always be careful. But seriously, that's really nice. You see, you could actually sprinkle those on a dessert, and they'd be amazing, wouldn't they?
Amazing.
It's quite a big caramel hit, actually. It's not, yeah.
It's insane.
I'm like...
Do you want another one?
Yeah, I'm actually like, seriously?
There's 2 more that are ripe
I'm
on here.
really surprised.
Okay.
Bex was going on about this a few weeks ago, and I'll be honest, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, what a load of rubbish.
No, they were unbelievable.
They really... It's like a sweet, a caramel sweet.
No, it is a deciduous plant. It's going to drop its leaves in winter, but then it just makes it so much more exciting in the following year when it all comes back into leaf again, doesn't it? And I do think the foliage on here is it's beautiful. It's got a kind of glorious glow to it. The flowers form and they last you through. I mean, normally they start in about June, which is correct. That's when they started here, going through July and into August, as we are experiencing right now as well.
Now, size-wise, Bex, a couple of metres or so?
Yes, it can get...
Because I'm definitely saw a big one at my...
It can get much bigger, yes. I think we're talking
I
maybe...
think even more.
What, even bigger than 2?
I know, I'd say up to about 2.
Up to about 2
I'll tell you what,
metres.
I saw... some friends I had lunch with a few weeks ago, their neighbour had one of these. I spotted it because we'd had it on the show. And it was like pretty impressive.
Nice and big.
Yeah.
There you go.
In
nice
the perfect
sunny
spot.
Sheltered, I would recommend. They're pretty tough, they're pretty resilient, they can cope with a bit of minus temperatures.
I'm sorry.
I think once they're established, certainly down to sort of -5. Here you go, do you want
Thank you. I'm really, yeah. Oh, I'm off. It's just unbelievable.
You have to try it.
Yeah,
If you've never tried it, you have to try it. Make sure they're dark in colour before you eat them.
Oh, that's so funny. I love being surprised. Now, we have got... In fact, I've got this in my garden. I'll send you a picture back.
Oh, my word. Oh, you've got this one?
Yeah, got this one. This is first time we've had it on the show, and it's the Formium 10X Flamingo. $16.99 for club members. There are lots. I know these are New Zealand flax, and I've got loads in my garden because I live in a very exposed garden that gets high winds. And this is a plant that I know from my own experience will survive in the windiest of areas. So great for exposed gardens, coastal areas, things that are really, areas that are really, really windy and exposed. But a lot of Formiums are quite dull looking. But this is really, really colourful.
I love this one.
You've got pinks, you've got greens in there. Fully winter hardy, grows to about 80 centimetres or so, forms a nice, big, dense clump, but it is so robust. Again, Formiums, they're often used, I'll tell you where you see Formiums, you see them as a centrepiece on roundabouts, because they're often used commercially, because they will withstand pretty much all weather conditions.
Yeah, of course.
You do, don't you? You often see them in the centre of roundabouts that have been planted up.
Have you had flowers on yours yet?
Yeah, now. So I've got quite a good memory. So I remember Bex saying, once you were like, oh, and they produce lovely flowers. And I was a bit like, So I'm not mad on the flowers.
I really like the flowers.
Yeah, I'm just not.
I think they're stunning. With the Formium flowers, I think they are gorgeous.
I found them a bit big and a bit messy, because honestly, when they start to shed...
Well, maybe when they start to shed. When they're in full bloom, they look beautiful.
But, you know...
Do you just go and chop it off then?
I do, actually, But you know what? The plant survives and it thrives. It's like, I'll show you, and it just then grows twice the size. Yeah, I'm not mad at them, but don't get me wrong.
I think they're
Bex
really
loves them. And, you know, we all have our own different tastes when it comes to gardening, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, but I mean, if we all had the same taste, all of our gardens would look amazing. But look at all of that colour. It's got a beautiful salmon pink, and then there's oranges and yellows and greens and all sorts going on in here. And actually a little bit more compact than other varieties of Formium, this one, growing to about 80 by 80 centimetres, roughly, you know, up to 3 feet sort of height and spread is what you want to provide for this. Nice and simple to look after. I mean, when it's young, I would still give it just a little bit of protection. It obviously, as Shaun was saying, it is tough, it's hardy, you know, it can cope with those sorts of things. I mean, this is quite an established plant, but maybe just a bit of mulch in winter just to get it through the first couple. And then after that, you're going to be absolutely fine with it.
Right, I've sent you a lovely picture of X.
Have you?
Because I've got Formiums en masse. I've got a whole area of them. You'll have to zoom in to the flamingo one, Bex. But yeah, I mean, I think on our website it says hardy to -5, but I thought, I mean, there's mine. So I've got like loads of different colours.
That is quite a nice sheltered little.
Yeah, it is. To be fair,
area you've got. That
yeah, it is. So it probably gets a bit of warmth from the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've just got a whole area of formiums and grasses.
You spot that one instantly.
You do. That's right.
In that collection.
I think so.
I mean, maybe it's because I was looking for it.
No,
but
no.
my eye was drawn.
I agree.
To that.
I agree.
I think it's beautiful.
It's
Hello,
quite
Teddy.
densely. Oh, because I didn't even see the cat
Hello,
was there.
Teddy.
I didn't even spy.
Teddy's in the picture.
Bless him.
Oh.
Oh, I only took that this morning. I didn't see him there. Oh dear. I know there's obviously. I love dogs and cats, but I think people say, "Oh, dogs are far more friendly, and they, you know, the cats are a bit more independent." But my cat is actually for a cat.
Your cat is a dog cat.
Yeah, I'd say so. Does follow me around and stuff, and he's always there. Hence, yeah, you saw him appear in that picture. But yeah, I love this particular one. I think you're right. It stood out there in my border. They are easy to grow. They really are.
Yeah, very simple, very architectural, and this one is a standout variety for sure. Nice saving on this one as well. Nearly half price on there for you. Taking your discount club price down to $16.99.
Can we just say that is a really big size for that price?
Yeah, massive.
Yeah, that's really well established.
Can I just show you the bottom as well?
Yeah, look at.
Sorry, Shaun.
No,
did
it's
I just stab
fine.
you in the face?
Well, to be honest,
apologies.
they're actually quite soft. The leaves. They don't look it, but they're actually quite soft.
But that is a rooty beauty.
Yeah,
you've got
it is.
Right there.
I mean, that is a statement plant, isn't it?
Yeah.
They look great in pots as well, by the way. They grow very, very nicely in pots. Grows about 80 by 80, 511710. Right, now, Matt told us the top-selling item earlier.
Yes.
And it still is the compost.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm not surprised with the deal that we've got on the compost for you at the moment. The 80 litres in the two 40-litre bags at £16.97. That is well worth getting stocked up on, isn't it?
It is. Free delivery, I mean, it works out £8.50 a bag. It's our best-selling compost. It's great for seeds. It's great for, it's great for your bulbs. It's great for everything apart from acid-loving plants. But grab that today. I know loads of you, regularly order our compost. But that is a fantastic deal today. 1697 100 064. Also, oh yeah, that's stunning, brand new Nandina. It's the latest addition to our collection, the lemon and lime. Now remember, these are fully winter hardy. They are evergreen. Oh, thank you to everyone that's ordered those as well. So these are the Nandina lemon and lime, $14.99 or $12.74. Now, this is such a useful plant to have. You could have it as a centerpiece in a pot and plant around it with bulbs and summer bedding and winter bedding. It's a lot of you recently have been in the comments said, oh, some of your borders, they die back to nothing in the winter and they look really sad. It's very important when you're planning borders to have some plants that look good all year round and they're evergreen. This one is great in all types of soil, great in sun or shade, great in a city environment, an urban setting. It's really, really pretty much impossible to kill a Nandina. So great, yes, in cities and urban settings as well. 511269. Right, very important. We only have a small amount of the oleanders left. These are so rare. They are so rare because they are yellow. That's the rarest oleander. I think it's the most difficult to propagate from what I remember, so that's why it's the rarest. It is a double flowering one. I know in that little clip of film they're single flowers. In real life they're doubles. It's been grown as a standard, so that lovely tall stem, and the size of these for the price is absolutely amazing. We've got only a few handfuls of that one. I would buy it today because obviously I know a lot of you watch the show later, you stream it later, but if you are watching live right now, come up to 11:10, get that in your basket and make sure you check out. You can always order some of the things later because you get free delivery on everything using the offer code YGTV 3325. Then some brand new bulbs for you. And these are the tulip double pinks, often called the peony tulip because of the structure of these amazing flowers. Grow to a nice size, about 50 centimetres. You've got beautiful pink markings on those petals, and I think one of the most feminine, stunning tulips that we've ever brought you here on YGTV. 600 040 for the tulip double pink. And don't forget, we've got loads of other bulbs on our website. If you want a value pack, we have got the complete spring collection that's got 300 bulbs in there. I mean, we're not going to get time to go to everything here. Ooh, hang on, just go back. That's a bargain. Look at that. Only £1,000 for the 630 litre pots. That's very good, isn't it? That's really good. So can we just say, add to basket? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you can't order that. Apologies. Apologies, we will fix that as soon as we can. Yeah, just hold off a bit. And there's a bulbs we're looking for as well. It's very rare. Can I just say, it's very rare we have a pricing error on our website, but that one seems to have slipped through. Oh dear. Right. So, don't worry, that will be fixed as soon as we can sort that. Right. We're back in the room.
Back in the room.
Sorry, I just caught that as we were scrolling along. I was like, wow. Now, we love this next item. It's a bit of fun because it's a Lucky Dip perennial collection. You get 3 of our best-selling perennials. Now, when we say Lucky Dip, every single perennial plant in this collection, it'll be tried and tested. It will be a winner. There'll be, perennials that you will know, like Coreopsis, Rebecca, Salvias, Heucheras, Geums, all real favourites. But you are going to get 3 of them for $8.47. And I always think, don't you, it's really exciting when it's a Lucky Dip. We've bought these before, haven't we?
Yeah, I love a Lucky Dip. There's not many things in life where you get a surprise certainly. Oh, I said this before, and you take the mickey out of me. But as you get older, you get less surprised, don't you? And it's nice to have a little surprise.
No, you're right, actually. Yeah, no, I get that.
You don't get as many surprises, so actually it's really exciting. And what we can guarantee you here is that you'll get 3 amazing plants. So it could be Echinacea, it could be Heuchera, it could be a Salvia. We know the quality, we know how amazing they are, and they will fit into absolutely any garden.
Yeah. So anyway, if you want a bit of fun today, you don't have to spend a lot. $8.47 for club members, free delivery if you use the code YGTV3325. Right, would you like to save £45?
Yes,
Stay
please.
tuned. You can either buy the Hibiscus Marina, okay? You're not going to save £45 on this one. You're going to save £5, but it's a beautiful hibiscus.
It's gorgeous.
It's the one that Bex has got.
I love it.
Yeah, and I agree. It's a stunner. However, the deal with the chiffon collection is so good today. This is one where you can save £45. Now, honestly, we do not know how long this offer is going to last. What tends to happen is a lot of you will order after the live stream. Obviously, we do provide plants on lots of other different platforms as well. But right now, if you are a club member, you can snap this up for $25.47. That works at £8.49 each plant. And we both love hibiscus, but the chiffon collection is the absolute pinnacle of beauty because the flowers are doubles.
Double, ruffled, tropical looking, but doesn't come with the tropical care because these are hardy plants. So they're really simple, easy to look after. Nice sunny spot, they're winter hardy. You don't have to give them any winter protection. Give them a good amount of feed. It does definitely help to keep those blooms coming. And as far as maintenance is concerned, by way of pruning, there's very little that you need to do.
Yeah.
An annual prune, just, chopping back some of the stems, will keep it in shape, but also help to encourage more larger flowers to come through the following year. Deciduous will drop its leaves, but just comes back for you every single year. And long flowering, which is what I really enjoy about hibiscus.
And if you've got a fairly small garden, you don't have to panic. These will never grow too big.
No.
They're neat. They form a nice normal, I say normal, but a goblet shape, so they really, they're not straggly, they don't tend to go messy, they don't invade. But when they flower, and that's normally sort of like late summer, July onwards, they were a bit earlier this year because it was so warm, they honestly look incredible. And you tend to get hundreds of flowers on a hibiscus. Now the value, I'm going to say it again, the value today is ridiculous. I mean, look, I'm just going to show you the white one. I'm just going to pick up one of these to show you. Look at this. I mean, look. They're
Huge.
really well established. They're in 3-litre pots. All of these, absolutely gorgeous. And planting in threes, so many garden designers do plant in threes, and you're going to get all 3 of these, a white, a lavender and a pink. Easy to grow, nice sunny position, well-drained soil, ideal for pots and containers as well. But I know a lot of you have got your eye on those.
They are.
£45 is your saving. Let us know if you've just ordered them. We'd love to hear from you in the
Gillian
chat.
says the hibiscus collection is tempting me.
Gillian,
I am not surprised, Gillian.
They are just I mean, with the beautiful plants, we both love hibiscus, but the price on those, that is the best offer we've done on hibiscus, we think, since we started YouGarden TV 2 years ago. Amazing value. We actually, in fact, Bex, we were checking our notes this morning. We were like, we were both sort of like, hang on, is it? Hang on,
Is it really? Can
Do you
it
get
be
3?
that price?
Is it that size? You should have seen us, honestly. We were like, because we've got lots of different hibiscus outside the potting shed, different sizes. And we were like, hang on, is it 9 centimetres pot? No, hang on. Is it the 1 litre? No, hang on. It's because obviously my eyes are not that good anymore, so I'm like this. Hang on. Here's my notes from it. Hang on. Yeah, it is. It is. It's the. Apparently, Matt likes the glasses.
They do suit you.
Do you think?
They do suit you.
In a nice, mature way. Is that what you're
Yes.
thinking? Yeah, thanks. At least you can see with them.
Yeah.
And it did say, once I actually did bother putting my glasses on, I was like, oh no, it definitely is. It's 3-litre pots and you get 3 of them. And the saving is £45. Yeah, let's have them on the show. They're brilliant, they really are.
£8.50 each. £8.50 for that. £8.50 for that one. That is an amazing price, and they're going to be delivered direct to your door. Simply by entering a code, you are going to save £52.
Wow.
Because you're going to save the postage and you're going to save that £45. So literally all you've got to do when you place your order, where it says, do you have an offer code, type in YGTV3325. Click apply and you will see £52 drop off your order total.
So, if you had to make one single recommendation today...
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, same here. Absolutely.
I mean, there's loads, but this is it.
Yeah, if you were just to buy one, or make one purchase today, it's got to be hibiscus. They look amazing. I wonder if I've got a picture of my mum's, just bear with.
I'll read some comments. Eleanor says she's having her hair done today, so I don't look like Hagrid walking around the Rutland Flower Show on Saturday. I don't believe you'd look like Hagrid, but nice of you to get your hair done. I hope you're enjoying it. So she's going to miss the end. Neil says, do we ever stop learning as gardeners? I don't think so. No, you are absolutely right. We never stop learning. Marissa, what's Marissa saying? Did you know birds don't like orange crocus? They pull them up.
I do know that.
Don't know how they know, but my orange ones never flowered, even though I planted them.
Yeah, I did know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I don't like the orange ones. So
No, so I
pull
tend
them
to. I don't plant the orange ones.
Throw them away.
Because I live in the country, I get loads of birds, so I don't
no idea.
plant orange crocus. I really don't, because say the birds. I don't know what it is, but they just love to hack away at them.
Olwyn's got to go. Bye, Olwyn.
Bye, Olwyn.
See you on Sunday. Oh, it was ages ago, apparently. Well, she might watch back. Bye, Olwyn.
Bye, Olwyn. Hang on, just quickly. I've just sent Bex a picture of my mum's hibiscus. Have you got it, Bex?
Oh, Gillian says, OK, you got me. I'm going for it. Hibiscus in my
right,
basket.
so Gillian,
Thank
just
you,
look
Gillian.
at my mum's.
Right, here
So
we
has
go.
it come in?
Oh, and she's in the picture as well.
So I planted my mum's this
She's
size.
so cute. Look at her.
I think it was 3 years ago.
I'm scrolling in a bit. There you go.
But look at it.
Stunning.
I mean, look at that, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning.
That's been in there, I'm going to say 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. My mum, bless her.
She's so cute.
She's been on
Isn't
good
she?
behaviour this week.
She's been on good behaviour. That's
Yeah.
good.
So I'll be honest, she's not watching, so I can say this. So my mum's 84, and because she has so much wrong with her, she does get frustrated at times. It's really hard, because her hands don't work, her ears don't work without her hearing aids, and she can't put them in, and she gets a bit frustrated. But she's had a good week. But a garden always my mum is when she can get in the garden, she's happy.
Same with my mum and dad's. They looked after the dogs
Yeah, because
for
your
me.
dad's not well all the time, is he?
No, he had a stroke 14 years ago, so he struggles a bit. And Mum's getting older, and they looked after the dogs for us when we went to Legoland last week. And I discovered my mum's got such bad arthritis in her hands. The dog clips, so they've got harnesses, and they've just got, you know, those push clips.
Yeah, yeah.
And so to undo it, you push the sides and pull it out. She really struggles to push the clips to get them out.
Oh,
She's like, and Dad can't do it, and I was like, I just thought, do you know what? All of these things that we take advantage, you know, we take for granted. I didn't. That sort of thing did not even occur to me, that you could struggle to do that. To me, that's easy, obviously, but to her, she's having to use a pair of pliers to do it with. So I understand why they get frustrated. It's annoying. These simple little things that you should be able to do, and they can't do it.
But I tell you what, when you're out in the garden. You know, even my mum could only do like fairly simple things now, but she forgets about all of that.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's all
your
gone.
mum's the same.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So anyway, Gillian, I'm glad you have gone for the hibiscus. Right, who's just joined the club?
Kat.
Hello, Kat. Welcome to the YouGarden Discount Club.
She's joined the club. She's got the yellow oleander. What else was it? And the pheasant berry. It makes me log in every time.
So you'll have saved.
A bargain, she says.
You'll have saved today with the club. I bet you've saved £6 or £7, haven't you?
Yeah. Decent amount.
No, £6 or £7, not 67, 6 or 7. So thank you, Kat. And if anyone else would like to join the club today, just £10 for the year, remember.
Gillian says, my mum had dementia and my dad was amazed how she could pick out the smallest of weeds. Loved the garden.
Oh, God.
See, it does make a difference being in the garden, doesn't it?
It does.
Any age, but certainly I think as you get a bit older. Really
right,
makes
I'm getting
a
all
difference.
emotional now, Bex.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Let's move on. Let's talk about the rose of the week,
yes. This is the rose Iceberg, and it is the rose of the week for 1 week only. This is going to be $13.59 for club members. And there are very few roses, actually, that are as pure white as this one.
Definitely.
Stunning.
This is why this one is an award winner. This is why it's got the RHS Award of Garden Merit, because you do get these beautiful white petalicious roses on here. Nice dark green glossy foliage as well. We need that to make sure that those roses stand out perfectly. It's vigorous, it's easy to grow, it's disease resistant. You get waves of these wonderful clusters of white flowers on there, and they really are very simple to look after.
And it's got a lovely delicate fragrance. It is going to flower all summer long for many, many years to come. And can we just talk size? Because it's a really big established rose, isn't it?
Yeah, it
really is.
I mean, the rose fields here, the rose field we call it, where we keep all the roses, the rose beds, they are looking incredible. Now, the roses have had like a Chelsea chop and then a late Chelsea chop. I think we've had 3 chops on the roses. But I tell you, the difference that it's made to them,
really helps.
They are bloomalicious. They've got so many flowers on them, so many buds. They really are aggressively flowering right now. And on the one that you've got here, we can see loads of flowers, but I'm counting so many buds appearing on there as well.
And we were saying white roses, they work pretty much in any garden, don't they? They tend to make all the other colours stand out even more. So all you need to do is find a nice sunny spot for this, but ideal in pots and containers as well. So that is the rose of the week, 1 week only. You've got it for $15.99, $13.59 if you're a club member. The normal price is £30, which is actually a great price. But we're going to tempt you even more. We really are. You are going to want this hydrangea. You are, because you get 3 of them in the 9cm pots, and they are only $16.97 for club members. And the reason we're saying you are going to want this hydrangea, it is the smallest, most compact hydrangea that we do. It will only grow to about 50 by 50 centimetres. That is a perfect size for pots. It's a perfect size for small to medium gardens, and you get 3 of them. And I always think hydrangeas look far better planted en masse. When you just see one hydrangea stuck in a border, I mean, it looks nice, don't get me wrong, but when you see 3 or more, It looks amazing. I've got loads of hydrangeas all in the same border, and it really does work well. Love the colours on this, and it changes colour.
It does change colour. Lovely clusters of colour that you get here. So green, white, then turning into that wonderful pink and that blush tones that you're seeing there. And you're going to get flowers for up to 6 months on here, because normally, you know, once these are in and they're established, so get them in now, next year, hopefully you'll start to see flowers around sort of May time, and they'll keep going right the way through, June, July, August, September, October even. So good 6 months worth of flowers, hopefully, is what you'll get on this. Plus, it is a paniculata, which makes it really easy for you when it comes to pruning. They flower on new growth, so give it a good prune in springtime. All that new growth will hold the flowers for you that year. I like that. It's nice and simple, nice and easy. You don't have to think too hard about it. Getting £10 saving on this one as well today. Again, by entering that code today, you will save £16.99 just on that one item, because you've got the £10 saving, and of course it takes the postage off, and that is £6.99. So £16.99 saving just by entering that code on that one item. And
remember, you know, each one of these is already really well established. They may be in 9 centimetre pots, but they are a really good size. They
Indeed.
really are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, that's one of the real, I think, stars of the show today. But something brand new for you now. I was just thinking, so we're going to move on to buddleia. I was just thinking, it has been a far better year for butterflies, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, do you remember last year you had just like any butterflies? We had a wet spring. It was the worst butterfly count in about 14 years, according to the big butterfly count that takes place every year. But one plant that butterflies absolutely love is, of course, the buddleia, known as the butterfly bush. But this is a brand new one. I think this is really beautiful, don't you?
It honestly is.
Yeah, we saw one of them in flower, because it's a late flower, this one, and we saw one just come into flower a few weeks ago, and it looked fantastic, because the flowers most buddleias, all the flowers are upright, but they kind of cascade down.
Yeah, you get a waterfall effect, hence the name there. So you get these wonderful sort of arching stems, and then you get these lilac and pink flower spikes that appear on there. Pollinators are going to love it, butterflies are going to be flocking to it, and it does give this beauty in your garden a little bit later on.
We better give you the details if you can.
So from about August, the flowers come in
normally.
Yeah,
so it's a later one, isn't it?
It is slightly later. Yeah. Sort of August going into sort of September and October is when you're going to get those flowers. Nice, compact and manageable plant here as well. Somewhere between a metre and a half, essentially, is roughly the size that this is going to grow to. So still needs a little bit of space, but certainly not as big and aggressive as, you know, other varieties of buddleia out there.
See, I mean, that picture's nice, but when I saw it in real life, I think the colour was slightly more vibrant. But it's it's brand new. It's our latest buddleia with so many wonderful, unique qualities about it. And that is saved normally £30, down to £19.99, £16.99 for club members, 511679. Now, we are getting busier and busier today. Don't forget, always use that offer code. That will give you free delivery, which is normally £6.99. So free delivery, and it will unlock any extra promotions as well. And I know quite a few new club members today, but again, if you're not a club member, you can join with your first order. It's going to cost you £10 for the year, and you will save 15% on compost, on the plants, on all the pots we've got, and many, many other, great savings to be had by joining the club. But we're going to move on to our compost. In fact, the very first order today was on the compost, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, absolutely. I am not surprised, though. We brought you the 80-litre configuration here, so you're going to get 2 of the 40-litre bags, and the price you're going to pay as a club member is £16.97. But let's tell you why you want to go for this. All the regulars, I know you know this and you use it already. We've turned you into compost snobs. Thank you very much. Anybody that's brand new, it's time to turn you into a compost snob as well. It's really important to use the best compost. Please, I mean, I used to give this analogy. Think about what you put in your own body and how good that is for you sometimes. You like to treat yourself occasionally and put some rubbish stuff in.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what I've put in my body this week. Yeah.
Me too. I had Domino's pizza for tea last night.
Well, I'm having pizza tonight.
It was delicious, but there you go. If we were to feed ourselves rubbish every day of the week, we're not going to be happy, we're not going to be healthy. We know that. We still give ourselves rubbish occasionally, but we've got to eat the fruit and veg, haven't we? And it's very much the same for your plants. Now, what they eat how they feed themselves, how they water themselves. Obviously, there's sunshine involved here too, but the majority of it is coming up through their roots from the compost that they are sat in. So I don't know if that helps, but think of it in those terms. They're eating rubbish if you put them into a rubbish compost. If you put them into a good compost, a quality compost, a premium professional compost, they're going to be getting the best nutrients. They're going to be able to grow really nice, strong roots, which allows them to take up the nutrients and the moisture that they need. And this is why you have to use the best compost. Please don't use the rubbish stuff, that cheap, nasty stuff that you can buy. It is a false economy. You will not get big, beautiful, healthy plants.
No. And as Bex was talking, what I realised, just looking at your pictures of them, lots of you sending pictures of your gardens. So many of you container garden. Most gardens that we see are full of pots. Very few of your gardens are just all borders and no pots.
Yeah.
And when you're actually growing things in pots, like all of our pub garden, it's all pots. Compost is even more important because the plants in there, that's all they've got access to. When you've got a plant in the ground, they've got a wealth of nutrients normally available, obviously depending on your soil type. But plants in pots, that is it. That's what they've got. So you've got to make sure you give them the very, very best compost. And ours truly is the best. It's the one that we use at the nursery. We've been using it for years, if not decades. And it pretty much turns you into a better gardener instantly. So if you want to go for it, it's been ages since we've had this offer. It's a 2 40-litre bags, 100,064, and it's only £16.97 with free delivery for club members. But so that's me potting up plants last autumn in the pub, and I have to say they did absolutely amazing. And I was going to say it's the only compost that we ever use. That would be a lie. Occasionally we run out, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying. I was doing a makeover for a garden makeover a few weeks ago. He'd gone on a holiday. I promised to sort his garden out, so I refilled all of his pots and his hay. He's got like hay racks on his wall and things like that, and I ran out of our compost and I had to buy another one for some of it, and I was really, really gutted. I really was. So do stock up on that right now. Right, spin the wheel, it's look at it time. It is. I like this because
I do.
It's a bit of fun, but it's also great value because you're going to get 3 of our brilliant perennials. You won't know which ones, but we guarantee they'll look really healthy in 9 cents pots, and your price is only £9.97 or £8.47 for club members. And I mean, look, this gives you an idea. It might be a heuchera, it might be an echinacea, what we got here, a geum, might be a lavender hitcot,
nice.
coreopsis there, delphinium, but it could be all sorts.
Yeah.
But it would be one of our really tried and tested and proven, perennials. And I just think there's something a bit fun about this.
Definitely. Something a bit exciting, something a bit different and unusual, a nice surprise to get. Once you get it home, you'll get it out the box, you'll have a look at the label and you'll be able to then see what you've got. It's not like we're going to send you something with no label, so you have no idea. You can then research where it needs to go, whether it needs to go into a sunny spot or a slightly more shady spot, how tall it's going to grow, whether it's going to be great for a container or whether it wants to go into a border. I think pretty much the majority of the things we're going to send you could be border, could be pots, both of them. It's just working out sun or slightly more shady. It might be more foliage than flower that you're getting, but that's exciting and a bit interesting.
And as Bex said, each individual plant will have its own label. It will have a number on there as well. So you can always go on our website or type in the description and any information that you need will be there. And I think our website's brilliant because there's like a shortcut. So at the top you'll always see like little symbol centers like sunshade, how big it grows, is it winter hardy, but then if you go into more depth and go into product description and care information, you'll get everything that you need to know, but great value as well. So working out less than £3 a plant.
Indeed.
Got loads of pictures coming out, Bex.
Yeah, Andrew sent a picture of his iceberg and Grimmy has sent a picture of his bar. He said it was in the garden last night and how it felt like it was on holiday. So hopefully we'll show those for you.
Yeah, I know we're a bit short of time. Just stop moving around out there. Right. Who was it that requested the
Alison, who's in hospital, but she's bought them, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Anybody else, though, you can now get these ones with free postage. It's the Agapanthus blackjack Chelsea Plant of the Year winner in 2023. And it's a beautiful one. Absolutely adore the rich purple blooms you get on this one.
Yeah, I mean, to win Plant of the Year at Chelsea is the biggest achievement you can imagine. Even to be shortlisted is incredible. I mean, it's the award that everybody wants. And this one, it is the colour, but known as blackjack because the actual buds of the flowers before they open, they are almost pure black, aren't
almost,
they?
yeah, absolutely.
No, they
really
can see them,
dark and beautiful. And then this rich purple explosion of flowers that you get out of these. 3 of these included in this particular deal as well. 9-centimetre pots you're getting. So this is all about getting them established and then being able to have all those flowers next year and for many years. Each one will produce multiple flower spikes for you as well, as long as you give them the right care. And as we have learnt, Neil and I, it's taken us a few years to get these to bloom. But yes, we have now got agapanthus flowering. It's all about making sure those roots are restricted. Treat them mean, basically. They don't want the best compost. They don't want loads of space to luxuriate. If you treat them a little bit mean, that's how you get the best flowers for agapanthus.
Yeah, it's so true. But loads of you, I know, adore your agapanthus. But to get the Chelsea winner 2023 is incredible. So, known as blackjack because the buds before they open do look like a pure black, like a really deep, intense colour. It is amazing. It's spectacular. And if you love your agapanthus, you're going to adore that one. Big award, that, isn't it?
Massive, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
I was there that year as well, actually. I got to go.
Yeah, you were, weren't you?
Yeah, I liked that one.
I wasn't. That was a year I missed, actually.
Yeah, I liked that one.
But it's still an agapanthus that, it's only a couple of years ago, but everybody still wants that one, and we've got it here at YouGarden. Normally £45, the best part of today, £24.97 or £21.22 for club members. Right, this next twin pack of banana plants.
Oh my word, look at that price!
I know, it's ridiculous. £7.50 each it works out. In fact, for club members, it works out less than £6.40 for actually the most incredible banana plants and one of the hardest to grow in the UK.
I mean, that's ridiculous. That's a silly price. 2 of these. Nathan sent us a picture, didn't he? I remember. Was it the Bijou you sent us, Nathan? I can't. But he sent one and he got it in 2023 and he sent us a picture of it this year. So
I remember it was huge,
later,
wasn't it?
It's amazing the size that it had grown to. So very quite fast growing, actually. You can get a really big, gorgeous display from these very quickly in your gardens. Architectural, really gorgeous, massive, great big leaves on here. Wonderful for creating that oasis in your summer garden, giving you that sort of tropical holiday feeling in your outdoor spaces.
And so we do have a variety of banana plants, but some of them are a little bit more tender. This is one of the hardiest.
Yeah, I mean, definitely sort of down to, it can cope. You're going to need to give it a bit of protection, basically. Move it, fleece it, all the rest of it. But definitely can cope with a little bit of cold, can't it?
Yeah.
-6 quite happily with a bit of protection.
Well, that's... Yeah, for banana plant, that is amazing.
The perfect thing to do with these is grow them in our heavy-duty pots, I think, because then I think it's just easier to move them where you need to give them that protection. And a heavy-duty pot will happily house one of these, all of its life.
And then in the wintertime, particularly when it's a fairly young plant, some people put them in the greenhouse if you got one. Some people literally just wrap fleece around them, put a bit of mulch around the base, so that's going to stop the compost from getting, frozen and cold.
And that's all you need to do.
Yeah, but they are one of the hardest ones in the UK. I will be honest, sometimes, they don't look... When it comes to if they've been through a really bad winter, sometimes early spring, they don't look anything amazing. Some of the lower leaves may have gone over and things like that, but once it starts to warm up, it's so impressive how quickly they grow.
It is.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
almost like I was going to say leaf a day, but not quite. But sometimes it's a leaf a week at least.
It's quite incredible how quickly they grow. In actual fact, I mean, they're just stunning, aren't they?
Yeah. But grab them. That price is a bit of a clearance price on those. £12.74 for a pair. 680-072. Right, we're going to move on to what I call a crowd pleaser next.
I just planted some of these next ones.
Did you?
Yes, the Euonymus fortunii. These are called the Emerald and Gold. Emerald and Gold. Yeah, I've just planted them in the front garden, the border where I dug up the lavender. Wanted something.
But you're moving.
I know, but my lovely old
neighbour.
I
remember you saying you wanted it to look nice, didn't you?
my neighbour, it's our border, but it's right up against his lawn, and he was like, "What are we going to do with this then?" Offered to help me, offered to pay for it, and I was like, "No, it's fine. I've got it." But yeah, so I wanted to put it in before we move, so he's got something lovely there, because who knows what the new neighbours will do for him. But these are wonderful. So these are nice, sort of low-growing but spreading. So they get to about 60 centimetres height, 2 feet, but each one is going to spread by about 3 feet. So you don't need loads of these. How many did I plant? I planted 6 along the driveway there. So it looks a bit sparse at the moment, but give a bit of time and that's going to fill out and cover that area.
So great if you want kind of like a low hedge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant for low hedge.
Nice low maintenance, evergreen colour. It's going to suppress weeds growing through there as well once it fills out and fills that area. And it's just year-round colour. And of course, with the emerald and gold, you do get a lovely colour combination. I'm not the biggest fan of euonymus. It's one of those, you know, it's a filler plant for me. It's not something that absolutely stands out, but this one I think does stand out because of that colour combination.
And it is a really useful plant. I mean, it's pretty much indestructible.
Yes.
You know, I've grown it in sun. I've grown it in quite a bit of shade before. Pretty much all soil types. You know, it's one of those that's really quite hard to kill, actually, isn't it? It really is
difficult.
But it is I think what it does, I see it as a chorus member. So it fills in the gaps, but it brings the garden together.
Yeah.
So, you know, but if you see, you know, when you see a musical, then so I just tripped over my lace.
Fell over his feet.
But the chorus makes such a difference. They bring the whole show together, and this plant is fantastic at bringing the garden together. So you've got gaps. If you need a bit of ground cover, put this in there. And sometimes, I mean, I've got some of this near my Verbena bonariensis, and it looks amazing because the verbena is like purple and tall and bold. This is a little bit lower, and the two work so well together. Great price on that, £11 2 pence, and it is the unanimous Fortunae Emerald and Gold.
Yes.
5 to 1, 5, 4, 6, the Emerald and Gold.
It's not the lead singer, it's the backing singer providing the harmonies.
Yes, who are often really good. They can be better than the lead singer. Right. We're going to move on to a cornus next.
Yeah.
Yes, I know this is dogwood.
Lovely cornus. This one is called Nightfall, and yeah, it's because of that gorgeous dark foliage that you're going to get from this year-round interest, bold statement. You actually get, in springtime, you get sort of fresh dark green leaves, and then they turn into this lovely sort of velvety purple, almost black in colour. And by sort of autumn, just, you know, when they're going to drop their leaves, they give you a fiery display as well. And then you're going to get those lovely bright red stems in winter, which is what we expect from dogwood, isn't it?
And we often say when we brace the nursery in the middle of winter, when it's really dark and cold and we're all wrapped up.
Yeah.
And the nursery, you know, it does look obviously in winter time a lot bleaker than it does right now, but the cornus stands out so magnificently.
Really does.
You know, because of those stunning red stems, and actually on a really cold winter's day when there's just a little kind of icing of frost, they can look magnificent.
They do, really stunning, and this can get to, I mean, it can get quite big, I suppose, but, you know, a good sort of metre and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit smaller than other varieties of cornus, actually, but it could get, you know, quite bold into a border somewhere. They're very simple to look after. They're not fussy on soils, you know, free draining ideally, but any soil type. And all you've got to do, I'd leave it alone for a couple of years, wouldn't do anything to it, and then after a couple of years, then I'd be doing sort of a harder prune. A hard prune on these can actually encourage redder stems in winter.
Yeah, it's a new growth that tends to be the redder colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old growth tends to be a little bit darker. So you get all three of those, known as Cornus alba Nightfall, and that is 5 to 1 675. 12.72 is the discount club price. Now, can we just say thank you so much for all of your orders today. Thank you for discovering YGTV. We are live, by the way, every Thursday 10 till 12, and every Sunday we go live at 9:30 in the morning, normally till about 12:30. But you can always watch any of the previous shows. They're normally loaded up on YouTube just a few hours after, aren't they?
Indeed they are, yeah, so you can always watch back.
And on the YouGarden website as well.
Right, let's have a little look, shall we? A few more pictures have come in. So Grimmy sent us a lovely picture of his garden. He says, lovely evening at the garden bar last night, like being abroad.
Let's have a look, Grimmy.
It was yesterday. Yesterday felt like proper holiday summer weather, didn't it?
We had a barbecue hours.
Walking outside. Oh, look.
That looks amazing.
Imagine just sitting out there.
Come on, that's life, isn't it?
That's a proper holiday
That's
feel.
a proper bar,
with
isn't
the
it?
weather that was out yesterday.
Yeah.
We've still got it for a couple of days as well, so I hope you take advantage of it. It's still going to be nice, mid-20s, but it's still really warm for the next couple of days.
It's been a great, let's be honest, it has been a great summer, hasn't it?
It has, hasn't it? And Andrew sent in a couple of pictures. First one is his Iceberg rose, which is blooming beautifully.
Andrew, your garden, I know we always say it, but it is amazing,
yeah,
isn't it?
you've done a great job in your garden, Andrew.
And I often wonder, I know Andrew does work full-time as well.
He does,
still.
yeah.
Yeah. So how he manages that on a full-time job, I don't know. Agapanthus.
So Agapanthus blackjack going over a bit now, but has been flowering a long while. So yeah, it's still looking amazing there. So just to give everybody an idea of the blackjack in bloom in somebody's garden, it's looking really cool.
That looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
Yeah, really nice. So thank you for that, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
No more emails. I don't think we'll get time to show any more now because we are going to be finishing in about 10 minutes. If you do want to send any through, then send them to YGTV@yougarden.com. If we get a chance, we will absolutely show them.
And if not, we could maybe show them on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is it me?
It's you.
Well, it's me.
I'm at QVC.
I know it's me.
I know I'm definitely at QVC.
So it'd be me and Adam
yes,
then. So yeah, me and Adam on Sunday. What time are you on QVC?
Oh, we're head-to-head,
Are we completing?
I'm on at 12.
Oh no, we'll be almost done.
Oh no, you'll be almost done, yeah.
We'll be starting at 9:30.
Yeah.
We're doing 9:30 till 12 on Sunday. So you can come in, you can watch us, and then you can go straight over to Shaun on QVC.
And can I just say we have completely different products on QVC. You know, you'll know if you watch us on say TikTok and YouGarden TV and QVC. We always have totally different deals and different plants for you.
Yeah.
So we make sure that because I know a lot of you do follow us around, but we always have to make sure different products, different shows, so it's always hopefully interesting for you.
Bye, Ruth.
Bye, Ruth.
Bye, Ruth. Yes, it was the Bajou. Nathan, he says, yeah, it was the Bajou, still growing as we speak.
I bet.
Grimmy says, bought the pheasant eye. Would that be okay in a heavy-duty pot?
Absolutely.
Neil may miss Sunday's show. Oh, you're going to annoy me here, Neil.
Why?
Because he's respectfully, yes, decided on whether to go with a group on Bamford and Stanage Edge. If we do, I'll catch up later. Depends on how the rest of the week goes. I love Stanage Edge. It's my favourite Peak District walk. I haven't been this year and I need to get out there.
Oh, I know Neil's just bought a little greenhouse as well,
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
I hadn't spotted.
The one that I used to have, like the little... Yeah.
Very nice.
One of those, like, really compact ones, but you'll love it, Neil. You will.
No, go for your walk. Go for Stanage Edge. You can always catch up later on.
Yeah, of course you can.
That'd be lovely.
Right, loads of you today are stocking up on your compost. It's been ages since we have had an offer quite like this. 80 litres, $16.97 is the club discount price. 100,064. And you know what? We're into August now. Before you know it, you will be planting up your bulbs in September. What's the date today? Is it
It's the 18th on Monday.
Yeah, that's because
I know that much.
14th. Right, so 14th of August today. By the time this arrives, you're going to be talking, I don't know, I do this fast, but you're talking already mid-August, aren't you? And in September, you're going to start planting up your bulbs, your winter bedding, your winter hanging baskets. And
we'll be bringing you bare roots before you know it.
Yeah.
Bare root season will be here.
It's true. So a lot of gardening takes place in September and October, doesn't it? And we're already mid-August. I know it seems crazy to think about that because the weather's so good. The point of this little anecdote and story is stock up now while we've got this amazing offer. And remember, free delivery, club members $16.97 for 80 litres of our best-selling product here at YouGarden. So very good price. Bear in mind, it is delivered for that price.
Yeah, delivered to your door. Good. So it's definitely time to get stocked up on it. And it is premium professional compost as well. So professional, it's because we use it here at the nursery. It is the the nursery's choice of compost. We have to grow and sell top quality plants. And we're not going to do that if we use a rubbish compost. We know that, so we use the best. And it's premium because it is packed with all of these incredible ingredients. Peat, for example, so reduced amounts of peat. We've got dark peat, we've got light peat, we've got sphagnum moss peat in here as well. That is a renewable source of peat. Minimal amounts, but still getting those good results that you know, peat does give us.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Pete.
So I know it's been the most popular item on the show today. I mean, the value is incredible. I mean, do you know what I'm thinking, Bex? I know sometimes we do the 100 litres. But the value on this, I think it works.
I think it works out better than the 100 litre.
I do.
Yeah, quick maths, but yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, it does actually.
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
So yes, stock up now while we've got this amazing offer. Also, no surprises, the Hibiscus chiffon collection is absolutely flying. You're going to get 3 really well-established hibiscus. So you're going to get a white, you're going to get the lavender, you're going to get the pink that you're looking at right now. And the saving, this is the biggest saving today. Thank you to everybody that has placed an order. Today, you are saving £45. Now, do not leave it too long. It's been one of the most popular items today. And we do know many of you do order after the show. A lot of you do stream us later. That is absolutely fine. But if you are watching live right now, currently it's about 8 minutes to 12. Just make sure you do confirm your orders. I mean, you'll know if you watch us back on YouTube, you know, the live show maybe only gets a few hundred views, but then when it goes on YouTube, you know, many, many hundreds, if not thousands of you watch it later on. Another really popular item has been the Nandina lemon and lime. So £12.74 is your discount club price. This is one of the latest Nandinas, in fact, the latest Nandina to be added to the YouGarden range. And most of the other Nandinas have got more reds and pinks and oranges. This is all about the green. So it's a combination of dark green and a really, really beautiful lemon green as well. One of the easiest plants to grow, so fully winter hardy, all soil types, sun or shade. Honestly, it doesn't really care. And it will withstand extreme temperature changes as well. So it's going to be fine in the scorching weather that we're currently having, but equally, if we get a bitter cold winter, it will do perfectly well as well. 5-1-269, one of the most popular items today. And then don't forget the, I know this is golden lanterns, or the pheasant berry, the Lycisteria formosa. It's such good value. It's a big established plant. These are in flower right now. They grow to about 2 by 2 meters. They produce the most incredible berries that when they're ripe, they honestly taste of caramel. I only tried one for the first time today and I was really seriously impressed. And that is 5-1-5-2-3. And also another, I love this one. This is the Hydrangea paniculata polestar. Now, very important, this one. It's the smallest hydrangea that we bring you. It grows to about 50 by 50 centimetres. Just picture that in your head, 50 by 50 centimetres. So great for a modern small to medium garden. If you are somebody that container gardens, I know most of you do, you've got loads of pots. This is brilliant for a pot. And it's a colour changing one. So the flowers tend to start off like creamy with a bit of green, and then as they age, you get these lovely pinks in there. And you are going to get all 3 plants for $16.97. That's a really good buy, and I love the fact that it's a compact, smaller hydrangea that is ideal for your modern gardens. Then we've got Rose of the Week, and thank you to Andrew for sending in a picture of yours. This is the Iceberg Rose, of course. Oh, by the way, that was a little tease of one of the aces that's on our website as well. But this is the Rose Iceberg, and it is a beautiful, pure white rose. It's a floribunda, grows about 80 to 100 centimetres or so. It's got a delicate fragrance. And again, it's incredibly reliable. It's going to flower all summer long. It's going to give you the most stunning white displays that will complement any other plant in your garden. 530-179. Now, we didn't have time to see it, but we are currently, that's really good actually, sorry. We have got an offer on the Trachelospermum jasminoides, climbing star jasmine, for $19.99 grown on the terrace. Now this is a jasmine that is incredibly fragrant, but also it is fully evergreen as well. So if you are looking, we often get asked, oh, what climbers have you got that are evergreen? There's not many actually, but this one is evergreen. The leaves do go a little bit sort of like red in the winter, but they do hold on. The flowers are beautiful, like these white pinwheel flowers, but they are incredibly fragrant as well. 550-387. Right, I don't know where the time has gone today.
Oh, it's flown by.
It has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Seriously. But we love you. We love this. That was very cheesy, wasn't it, Jim? Right, yeah. Should we just share the pot?
Yeah. Okay, this is a beautiful pot, and actually, like one of the sort of thickest and sturdiest of the pots that we bring you. I will say that for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Width of the wall?
Yeah.
The width of the wall.
I think we'll go for that.
It's the thickness, thank you, there's a good word. It's a really thick pot, basically.
Yeah. Actually, it has got a little bit more weight to it as well than some of the others.
Agreed.
So
but definitely looks a bit more authentic by way of, you know, the stone effects that you're getting from it.
Yeah.
I think this is a gorgeous one.
And the only reason I talked about the weight, I mean, it's still a lot lighter than a ceramic pot. But if you live somewhere like I do, which is a bit windy, having a bit more weight in the pot is quite useful.
Definitely.
So if you've got certain pots that are too light and they blow over, this has got a bit more weight to it. Nice drainage holes as well. You've got 4 in there. If you want to add a few more, you could do, but you have got, like, if you notice there's the little reservoir in the bottom where water would actually store anyway. But I love the design, don't you?
Yeah, they are gorgeous plants. So I've got 2 with the tiny pampers in. I've got 2 others, actually, that I haven't got anything planted in yet. I think the Callistemon Standard is going to go in one of them, and I'm not sure what to put in the other one. But I really liked these, which is why I've invested in 4 of them myself.
I mean, I've literally just popped the Nandina in there, and that doesn't look good.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
I think you can plant pretty much anything in these as well, and they're a really good size, so they could hold, you know, bigger, more established plants as well, or ones that are going to grow into bigger, more established plants, like the hibiscus, for example. Maybe even the iceberg rose you could grow in here as well. The lysosteria, yes, that could go in there certainly for a period of time. Oh, what about a citrus? If you're going for one of the citrus plants, a citrus plant could grow very happily in one of these too. So you've got loads of options. Yeah. Nice, big, sturdy, heavy plant pots, but still plastic and lighter weight than a stone one.
So they are just $16.99 for our club members as well. I wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody that's joined us today.
Yeah.
It's been a lovely show. The Nandina, you've adored the brand new lemon and lime Nandina. Really popular. Look at the colours of this. Let me just bring that forward for you. That is impressive, isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah.
And if you want low maintenance gardening and fantastic foliage colour, then you cannot go wrong with a Nandina. And today, obviously, we've got the Nandina Lemon and Lime with the discount and with free postage for you. No pruning, can cope with cold weather, can cope with hot weather, can cope in sun, can cope in shade, salt, sea spray, no problem. And city locations, not an issue. And something you touched on earlier, extreme temperatures as well. It has been, because it's been so hot, and I think the UV level's been really high. I think we've all had certain plants that have crisped a bit, and you're like, oh my word, that's never happened before. But this will withstand really hot summers, but really cold winters as well. Doesn't seem to get leaf scorch. No, it doesn't. Does it? No. Right, very quickly as well, if you would like the pheasant berry, look at the size of this for $12.74 for club members. What Bex is doing, you're thinking, what on earth is that woman doing? She's getting the berries. Because when they're fully ripe, they taste like caramel. And I was so sceptical about this. You need the dark berries. Don't eat them if they're not the dark ones. Honestly, it's ridiculous. The hit of caramel. If I was blindfolded... It's like toffee caramel. Honestly, if you'd have blindfolded me and said, right, eat that, I'd have said it's a piece of caramel. There you go. I would. Long-lasting flowers, good few months worth. You get this wonderful glow from the foliage there. It can get to about 2 metres height and spread. It's a nice sunny spot. Pot shade will be fine. Pots, borders, beautiful plant. I think that one could be easily overlooked if you didn't understand all of the things that go on with it.
Well, we are sadly out of time. So Bex and Adam are back 9:30 till 12 on Sunday.
He will be on QVC at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, completely different products and deals, by the way, on QVC at 12. And I'm live on TikTok this afternoon from 1 till 4.
Lovely. I'm going to wax my legs.
Do you want to do mine? Right, so I'll see you at TikTok this afternoon. Take care.